আজি বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট লগা ভিডিঅ' আলাগ আলাগ কলেজ পৰা ল' ষ্টুডেণ্ট খান পৰা আহিছে আৰু নিজৰ লাগ গ্ৰেভেঞ্চেছ আৰু কাৰাপশ্যন হটাবৰ কাৰণে বেছি কুৱেশ্যন কৰিছে ইমান যোন পৰা কথা কৰি কেনে আছে আৰু ৰেছপন্স দি কেনে আছে ভিডিঅ' লাষ্ট তাক চাই দিব কিনে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট কৰি আছে Hello friends, welcome back to Common Public Platform Voice Against Corruption. मैं मैक्स नागा आज भी अपन खान ला सामने दे आया है तो आज जो तो इन्हें का ऐसे कि मैं मैक्स नागा Common Public Platform तो होता है corruption करने खड़ा करता है corruption करने होता है काम करता है ना आज जी Nagaland Law Student Federation आज जी ताकन seminar लेसे अब तो student kan bertakan laga nizur laga views 2 days laga takan laga seminar teki paise aru corruption from the grassroots level bra kine ka kore ase ami kan laga aji case Sirika of the Chishisu convener as a type to intending candidate as a type. They demanded trade election double as a holy ita public can logo there, Aru ita student can logo there, ita penetrate Kotakado, corruption hatabala you going to penetrate Krasamanugan. Aru students so pride, American grassroots level bra, Nizur family bra, Nizur Basti bra, itu corruption hatabala you going on. Itu Nagaland Law Student Federation can aji seminar lise, Aru Manugan, American Laga Sir Dr. S. KK. Sema IS retired IS bisa alag manu resources well known resources person kan ahi gena ida Nagaland Law Student Federation kan lagode fit kurise Nagaland to change hobo koi gena moi bishwas ase aru naga manu kan not only the Law Student Federation itu Nagaland de student union body kiman ase corruption karne khara korba lage and always tade apni kan la pichete ekjon ase ki Law Student Federation of Nagaland अपने kan जुदी नाजानिले भी Law Student of Federation Nagaland bro अपने ये support करबो कोई किन मैं भी इतो आखा से और मैं appeal करा से Law Student Federation kan लगदे कि NGOs और union bodies kan लगदे टेस्ट करेगी ना अपन भाल काम करबी कोई किन मैं इतो भी एक बार जानकारी कर दे ऐसे नागा मन लगदे और मैं next नागा इतो ताखान लगा अलग मन भावना 2 days seminar ते কি ভাল পাইছে কি বেয়া পাইছে আৰু কি গ্ৰেভেন্সেছ আছে কি ইস্যু আছে তাখান নাম মন শেয়াৰিং কৰি আছে ইটো অলপ লাগাই ইটো চাইবি আৰু তাখান ইন্টাৰভিউ ডিমাপুৰ টুডে দিবি চেনেল দিবি আহিব ইটো যাইনা চাই দিবি কৈ কিনে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট কৰি আছে এতিয়া ষ্টুডেণ্ট খান ব্ৰা তাখান লাগ গ্ৰেভেন্সেছ ইস্যুজ আৰু তাখান ব্ৰা কি কৈ আছে discussion आवरते responding करा इतो चाइ दिबि কৈ কিনে ৰিকুৱেষ্ট কৰি আছে thank you so much video skip না কৰি কিনে চাই দিবি thank you once again.
Oh my God. My name is Pangda, and I'm one of the executive from St. Joseph University, June Vidima. Minister Chuna said, we know, everyone knows that he is corrupted or she is corrupted. Polipit, Mustimanungan, Kikwe, Chairman, VGP, Nole Kiba Gipika, Kikwe. Tayo biya Holepi Economy. Tai next judicial cabinet the punji sa itoni tai gate you see and we vote for those candidates natural vote nitule pare be but most of our voters cards is in the hands of our parents so down by to corrupt candidates in electoral which means that we don't have the full rights to ban those candidates monday corruption in Korea and we are the root cause of those corruption.
My question is, to be an anti-corruption activist, how do you tackle or how do you tackle with the social stigma that we face? How do you tackle with the society and the people around us? When we stand for our rights, there are going to be people who are going to come with guns, to be very honest. There are people going to come with a punch. There are people going to come with some cash money to shut her mouth. So, since you have experienced all your life, we want to know that how can we tackle the situation and how can we move parallel with the society that we are living in and all as general. So we would like to, hear some few words from you and to kindly enlighten us in these 2 words. Thank you.
Thank you very much for bringing up this issue. People think I'm a very brave man. No? And I hate it when I just hate when people call me Iron Man. No? You put me in the jungle at night and I will cry. But seriously, fear is The question is, if you are a rational human being, if you are a thinking human being, you have to rationalize your fears. Huh? Like, you see a snake, you're scared of the snake. Then again you see, you want to run away, you see a lion, you're scared of the lion. So now you have to rationalize. Which is safer for me, or which I fear more? No? If I fear the lion more, I will run towards the snake. If I fear the snake more, I will run towards the lion. Now, I say this half jokingly, but I mean it. I believe in God. I really believe in God. That is why I love, fear, and respect Him. So I have fears, other fears, but my fear of God is what helps me overcome other fears. And you think, what is the purpose of living if not to do something good? Huh? I know I have had friends. I have also been a victim of this thing. Organization. I was fined 15,000 rupees. Why? Because I wrote that Dimapur does not belong to the Simis. I was someone, at that time I was also I was not aware. I thought these people had real good intentions, long term. But after that, we grow. Every experience, we have to learn by experience. Now I no longer care. And they are the ones who are scared of me now. So, unless you do something, there's no one who can teach you. They can advise you, but you have to do it yourself. And it is for young people especially. Now I'm an old man, but young people, the pressure is enormous. I will give you 2 examples. One of my young friends, he wrote against, he's an Angami, he wrote against Rio, our favorite Tablu. Then 3 days, 3 nights, they couldn't pressure him, they couldn't scare him. So their family members, their villagers started calling up his mother. And his mother, 3 sleepless nights now. And that is how they forced him to write an apology. Now, then again, during the pandemic, the police and some returnees, they had a fight, one night, industrial thing. Police and returnees. Then I heard that just recently, the police was at fault, but they had to hush it up. So they have all the numbers now. So all the village council, the Ganburas, and the parents started calling up these young people, telling them, no, don't make a big issue of it, no. But since they were not willing to back down, at last they said, okay, we will not quarantine you, we can go, no. And that's why the issue. So they will, when you speak out against them, they will use multiple manners in which to try to suppress you. Like they will use underground, like the SKK representative to the NSF, he has filed a PIL against the PHA department. He has been banished from his village. Underground factions have threatened him. He has been bribed also, but he's still standing firm. So everybody has different levels of tolerance. So it's not that you have to speak out, you have to do something, but see, friends like you on social media, you have been the driving force behind the little success that they have now. Without you, I would not have been able to do what I have done today. I would not be where I was today. So don't believe in yourselves. And regarding elections, see, I'm not buying votes. It is people like you who support me, who speak good of me. So even if you're from a different constituency, if you have friends, relatives, say, Mr. Gewang, I don't know him, but as far as possible, I'm willing to further his cause, because I know that he's trying to bring something good. No? So we can help each other in these ways. No? And then it's not necessary that you speak out against corruption, but you support someone who is speaking out, irrespective of his tribe, his religion, or so. That's my question.
In this very program, the people have come up with the issue of the hit and run case, which was on which occurred on 25 May, and they together with them organized a meeting, which included Patkai Christian College Autonomous, NIT Nagaland, ICFI University, Tetso College, and St. Joseph University Nagaland. That's tried our best. And sorry for not introducing myself. I am Logan Jekitamin, the Vice President of Student Union of Patkai Christian College. Thank you.
Before we leave this platform, I'd like to raise an issue to each and every educated Naga youth leaders of tomorrow.
Just injustice, partiality, dirty politics, money, power over truth, and dirty elections in our state, and so on. But we, the public, we are the one who's voting for them, right? We are the one who's voting for them. So before we vote for them, why don't we think twice, or why don't we think wise enough to take the right step to vote for our rightful candidate? Now, the next point I want to say is that, see, as a woman, I'm a girl. Yeah? It's not discriminating, okay, but then women's, we all know that, like, when it comes to education part, we women are the one who's leading when it comes to education part. But when it comes to politics field, we see no women taking part in politics. Why is that so? Have you ever thought about that? I'm proud to give our right vote to the right candidate for our better future, for a better state, for the development. We all should think about. That's it. Thank you.
A very pleasant afternoon to one and all present here. Respected chairpersons, my brothers and sisters present here. My name is Irangsa Sirai from Northeast Institute of Social Sciences and Research, which the president of Nagaland Law Student Federation forgot to mention earlier. We all got to know about this politics. Three villages in Nagaland and know how things are going on, the developments are going on, but till today, as I have gone for my block field work, I can see that in some villages there is this different types of schemes that we are talking about right now. Thank you.
Let's end our discussion hour from here. Thank you to all the partakers. Now we'll be moving on to words of gratitude and Lem Jimong Yim Kim, General Secretary of Nagaland Law Student Federation.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks. Even though our guest speakers who could not be here today with all of us, I would like to thank firstly Dr. S.C. Jamir, former Chief Minister Nagaland and Governor Maharashtra, Goa, Gujarat and Odisha on emphasizing the role of ABEX students' body then and now. I would also like to thank Mr. Kesokoto Savi, Assistant Professor, Kohima Law College, President, Nagaland Voluntary Consumer Organization, on stressing the legal status, powers, and functions of civil society organizations. Also, I would like to thank Dr. Diasanab Amri, Assistant Professor, Department of Anthropology, Nagaland University, Lumani, for speaking on the role of pressure groups in the modern democratic society. I also like to thank Mr. Kolo Miro, social entrepreneur, for taking up the topic of the obstacles facing the Naga entrepreneurs. Also, Engineer Machine Law Convener Combined Technical Association of Nagaland on the topic realities facing the pressure groups in Nagaland. And I also like to thank Gege Sema, IAS retired spokesperson of our Senior Citizens Association, Nagaland, on emphasizing the role that civil society organizations have played in the Naga peace process. I also thank the Mr. Kiwang Kunyak, intending candidate for the 3SC Tapi, for talking on the difficulties facing educated Nagas. And also, I would like to thank our Sir Kodo Chishisu, convener, concerned people of Nagaland, on stressing the need for an independent and impartial Nagaland Students' Party. And lastly, I also like to thank Sir Raja Sheikh Hara and IBS Deputy Inspector General of Police Range Twinsang for speaking up the topic of cyber crimes and security, Naga society emerging challenges. Thank you to all the speakers for sharing the wisdom and knowledge that the time our educated and the young youths of Nagaland really in need of the situation. I would also like to thank the special invitees of the colleges, namely goes to the Northeast Institute of Social Science and Research, Kohima Law College, Batkai Christian College, Denso College, Dimapur Government College, Eastern Christian College, Mukchung Law College, City Law College Dimapur, SD Jain College, Unity College, Seoul Christian College, Nagaland University Kohima Campus, MGM College, CH College, Pranab Ananda Women's College, St. John's College, City College of Arts and Commerce, Emmanuel College, Sitze Nagaland University, St. Joseph University Dimapur, and NU Lumami. We all, the team of Nagaland Law Student Federation, thank to all the units, universities, autonomous colleges for participating in this event. Also, I would like to thank all the congregations, especially individuals, those who have come and also Hobin believe that who have learned from these renowned persons who have spoken various topics of Naga issues that is confronting before us. We thank all the individuals who have cooperated throughout this program. I also thank to the management of Saramati Hotel, the staff, for taking care of all these events from the first day till the end. And lastly, I also thank to the Nagaland Law Student Federation for organizing and then keeping these events for the better society of Nagaland. With this, I thank to each and everyone, and also thank you everyone for your sincere cooperation and making this event a big one. Thank you everyone.
So now I give time to them.
Learning Ajila seminar do. Yeah, why not? Today, within this 2 days seminar, we don't expect anybody's change of heart. We don't expect revival. Revival thing. So Ajibra I mean ki bola and I believe every student have understood that. Name, you do right. See, by chance, if ever we would able to come up with that, I want to make it sure that that will be the most democratic students association of Nagaland. Federation no grow. As long as federation see, once it becomes federation, the electoral countdown, those who will be casting their vote, some few selected. So when the electoral body becomes some few selected person, that is very easy to manipulate. But if by God's grace tomorrow we can come up with the union of colleges and universities, I want to make sure that it is the most democratic one. And from the very beginning, I'm saying we are just trying to create the platform, and among you guys, among the students from that universities will be asked to lead, and whoever regular student graduate होगी ना 10 साल 20 साल आगे हम आने लीडर करेंगे ना election रास्ता ही बिचारा ऐसे दे इधर वो बात है तो I want to make it sure the most democratic one way gini ga see for example we have 20 affiliated universities and colleges everybody will be given the opportunity to contest for example 20 university as a gole by chance aile 20 days set kuri rakhibo aji etu college ti jabo platform speech kobo dibo college khan bra khushi pa hisab te vote dibole dibo etu din result declare kori dibo tomorrow next college inega direct student vote pra ulabo dibole so that way ke ko student ulabo de that way karap na thaka student ulabo de leader inega every college di one day one college one day one university one day one college one day one university that way ek mona bi lobo dibna election karni ina election aji election gorse aji result declare kori dibo so that nobody manipulates the result na to nijor la result to duri na thaibo piche ti plus minus kuri gina vote plus minus kuri gina kun piche paise tai ulabo so ingo hole to piche democratic promotion hoy idu ba amhan by chance kuri se goile union ni grow federation no grow na to itu garni my opinion just would like to request all the students if you are willing and if you feel that we need to have one democratic apex students party that will speak for all the students headed by the current student puri khodam boina aram pra ministerial election thahan pra nokuri kena current student ba pura lage koise boile do please come forward and ami khan aja brat na parbo we will hagan do contact number hole dia rakhi kena some kind of committee hole phele rakhi kena we will let them keep meeting tahan meet kuri thagi kena tahan decide kro di kena piche di every college turn by turn hole jayega for students approval jabo dibo na aru inega burina inega ta system setup burina students college universities khan je approval jabo digina approval jayega approval pra thik ase gole aru ani khan initiative logina inega ekta organize kor dibo ek din karne olibi aru ajira meeting logina finalize kor dibo so that is my opinion so kunban hobo bolibi te koi dibi hobo koilebi hat uthai dibi na aru hobo gogan bi etira gobi baharo lagi na inga taxin ya taxin no gobi na hobo gogan etira gobi we won't mind because we are trying to establish a democratic setup ni democratic pichebra manige chugai na ikebra chugai na nakro etira hobo gogan hobo gogan if we feel that it is right how to thai dibi na and we will try to have some committee tan discuss for thai go dibo pichedi with the will and consent of all the students anything if needs be let it come up thank you very much